Hi guys, welcome to the GreenBroz manufacturing facility. We are so excited to have you today at our GMP webinar. And today we're going to talk about our GMP practices as a facility, what that means to us, and then GMP practices and what it might mean to you guys. Now, starting with us, GMP starts with engineering and then ends with our processes. And we take into consideration various things like material, cleanability, and trainability for you and your employees. Now, for you guys, what GMP may look like is the adherence to overarching standards defined by a regulatory body and managed through process. So as we go through the facility today, we're going to take a look at the said materials and processes we use to make GMP compliant equipment, and also some processes that might be reflective of what you guys use in your facilities. So if you'll follow me, we'll take a look at where manufacturing starts here at GreenBroz. At GreenBroz, our processes start here at our document station, where we get our weekly pick list. This is essentially what our operators use to define what we're doing for the day, what we're working on, and what needs to go out through the door. So this is a well-utilized process that is trained and consistently used throughout all of our company. You grab this and you head over to our pick station to process some material. A couple other helpful tools that we have available to our employees to ensure smooth processes is a process change order request form, and also an engineering request change form. And these just help make sure that we're doing our best to continually improve. All right guys, here we are with our state-of-the-art laser cutting machine, which starts the processing of our 3/16 surgical stainless steel. Here at GreenBroz, we love 3/16 stainless steel, and it is the forefront of many of our equipment designs. In comparison, other machines on the market may use a food-safe coating over top of non-food safe material, which runs you the risk of frequent degradation, potential debris coming into your product, and frequent part changes. Here, we love 3/16 stainless steel because it is already food safe, it is already antimicrobial, and it is rust resistant, which leaves you in a good starting place for your GMP facility. All right guys, over here, right after our stainless steel is cut, it goes through our standing station. And frequently over in this area, you will find one of our batch carts. A standard part of our process here at GreenBroz is maintaining quality through each station. So over here we have Dan double checking our pick list, the document you saw over at the top front of our building, and he is verifying that all the parts are in fact here on the cart and that they are in good quality and ready to move on to the next station. Each operator signs off once they get a batch cart before it enters that next station. All right guys, over here we have our welding cage, where our two very talented welders practice a various scope of welding techniques, including seam, TIG, MIG, and fabrication. In addition to that, over here we have our CNC plastic processing area. This is where we process other food-safe materials, including UHMW, HDPE, and Nylotron. Here we are in our electrical station. Now here at GreenBroz, we are a 508A UL listed panel shop, which essentially gives us the capability to build and develop our own electrical boxes. Now, as you guys know, designing with GMP in mind is always at the forefront of our design process. And so our electrical boxes are, yes, wash down resistant, but actually completely detachable. So you can super fast take your electrical box off and get right down to power washing your full unit, which is going to significantly decrease your time in wash down during any type of product changeovers. All right. Over here we have our amazing assembly line with some very talented employees that take our parts and turn them into your guys' equipment. As you know, we touched on QC a couple times throughout here, so before our assembly team gets our batch, each station signs off on the quality of the parts, they get built into the equipment, and we head over to our final quality check stage. All right, guys, we've walked you through our manufacturing site. We've taken a look at our processes, our best practices, and the choices we make to make a GMP compliant machine. Now that we've seen all that, let's apply it. So over here, we have our new Model G. And as you guys can see, almost the entirety of this machine is made out of 3/16 stainless steel. As we talked about earlier, that means it is antimicrobial, anti-rust, and wash down ready. Now, in addition to using the 3/16 stainless steel, we also aim to design our equipment as toolless disassembly and maintenance. So over here we have Ray demonstrating just how easy you can remove the components of our equipment to get right down into cleaning. As you guys see, that lifts right off. In addition to that 3/16 stainless steel, we have some food safe UHMW. Now, as we talked about in our electrical area, our electrical boxes, while they are water resistant, are entirely easy to just remove and get right out of the way to continue on with that cleaning. As you guys can see, it's just a quick lift off the brace, unplug those yellow wires, and you're ready to go. Now, we know that GMP isn't about what you do, but more so how you do it. And at the forefront of how you do it, we know it's all about your employees, their training, and operations. And that's why at GreenBroz, we strive to give you guys comprehensive user manuals with easy to follow SOPs on operating, troubleshooting, and maintenance. Now, in addition to that, we also offer the GreenBroz Academy, which can be found by a fun QR code attached to your brand new unit, or also on our website. And lastly, if you have any more questions about GMP, you can also download our GMP Toolkit, also available online. All right, guys, thank you so much for coming on our GreenBroz manufacturing tour. I was so excited to walk you through our processes, best practices, and some of our design choices. Now, GMP is an incredibly important topic to us here at GreenBroz, and while GMP was standardized to create regulations across pharmaceutical and cosmetic manufacturing, we are frequently seeing other markets such as Europe, Canada, and Australia create cannabis-centric GMP regulations. As legalization continues, we know that the US is going to be the next stop, and we want to be your partner in finding GMP compliant solutions in creating a consistent and quality end product. Thank you guys for joining us.